To Mamma go to Tinunya Jones.
No.
Eh, Mate. Oh, we need to one at if you watch routine. One yes, I say we need a hopa. As I want to in your home. Over some good in any moon, do me walk. I will back at him on your Jones. Oh, one John. Peter now on you. Peter and I want you. Where so? Right. Or somebody too. Near Mianca. Just send a woman. Catch a Mr. Onya Jones. Simon Peter na 1 year. Ayina 1 year. Paul. William Paul. Paul.
Ah.
William Paul. And your own young.
Yeah, 1 year and then a fast young for him. Right. Last one. Mame, and Chinam yes. Mame, in Chinam.
But you will not say.
Mame, in Chinam.
No, yes.
Mame, in Chinam, no, yes. Now, and she will ask you, dear hand. So immediately she says, dear hand, then you point at any of the.
They meet you on the fish.
Chinam. No, yes, Chinam, no, yes, good. Chinam, no, yes. So with that, and then I'll say it and let me respond like I'm the woman. The Chinam, no, yes, now, they're in our open. Mamma, and a tono. So let's go once again. Chinam, no, yes, Chinam, no, yes. Now, they're in our pay. Correct.
What is something I wouldn't believe about you?
I grew up in Ghana. My parents worked for the Salvation Army, followed them around in my youth, and found out my real name is Kofi. And I haven't stopped eating jollof and doing Afrobeats dancing ever since. I loved it. I loved the people. There was a real healthy sense of masculinity, actually, I learned there. I've just been quite happy and being open, and I'm not afraid to hold a man's hand or that kind of stuff. Coming back here, I think a lot of people are struggling to find a foothold in understanding other cultures. I felt very lucky that I was just there. I had it.
What do you feel like is the biggest life lesson you gained from your upbringing in Ghana?
As long as you love yourself and you've got love for the world, you've always got love in your life. That's something I feel like I learned from there by the way I was greeted. And when I go back, I'm Kofi, I'm brethren.
One of the things that have really shocked me about Ghanaians is how polite and how kind and respectful they are. To an extent, I was even telling someone yesterday that I feel like I'm rude. It's so crazy that I don't know how to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Ghana is very safe. That I can just walk with my phone not carrying. People are not telling me to take care of my belongings. You are holding these phones here everywhere, like, especially as a vlogger, compared to how I do it in my country. I have to hold my phone like my life depends on it. People here are more accommodative and friendly to the camera. I feel like if you are a solo traveler and you're starting to travel in a solo country, the first one, even as a female, as a black person, I would recommend Ghana. Because when you're traveling, there's so many things you need to have in your head. You need to figure out your location. Is the internet working? There's so many things. So if you can reduce the amount of... I've been walking out in the streets at night and I feel safe.
What's your name?
Fensua.
Fensua. Where are you from?
Madagascar.
Madagascar. What sport did you play?
Karate.
Damn, bro. All right, so what do you know about the country so far? What have you heard about Ghana? That when you came down here, you found out that everything you heard about Ghana in Madagascar was true.
It's the same to Madagascar.
Same?
Yes.
The environment is same?
Yes, but it's hot out here.
It's very hot.
Yes.
What's up? That's very true.
It's very hot. It took 10 hours to come here. Yeah, from Madagascar. Yes, by flight.
That's long.
Yes.
That's long. So let's talk about our food. Have you tried any Ghanaian food?
Good, yes. Yeah.
What food have you tried so far?
Rice, What is the name of the rice with the spices?
Jollof rice.
Yes, jollof. So good.
So good.
I like it. Yes.
And which other food? Local food have you tried?
Chicken. No.
So how different is our chicken from you guys? Is there any difference?
Yes.
There's difference in flavor, maybe. So let me tell you something, right? There's an argument out there. It's a debate out there that, Nigeria.
Yes.
Nigerians are saying that their jollof is nicer than ours.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's not true. So you tried our jollof rice. In case you go somewhere and they tell you that Nigeria has the best jollof rice, tell them that it's a lie.
It's a okay.
Tell them that it's a lie. Ghana has the best jollof rice. Now let's talk about our music. Let me talk to you about our music.
I really love the African music instead of Ghana. Yes.
What do you love about our music? And have you heard any songs so far? What songs have you heard?
Over the last 2 years, I've made countless trips to Ghana, so much that I've created a life over there. Having cultural learning experiences, learning the local language, finding out my Ghanaian name, meeting friends that have now turned into family. Here's a glimpse of some of my most memorable moments from 2021 and 2022. I've gotten my hair braided. I now get my nails done on a regular basis. I'm always working on Sundays, so I made it a point to visit a church, and it reminded me so much of my church home in Georgia. I've tried so many amazing local dishes, visited the local markets and the grocery store, enjoyed the nightlife, had sushi and an American-style brunch, to seeing Black Panther Wakanda Forever in the motherland. 2023, I'll be bringing you along with me to Ghana and many more exciting places.
Fly with me to Ghana. It's that time of the year again. It's been exactly a year since I've been back home, so it was time for me and my girls to book that flight. After checking in our luggage, we headed straight to the lounge. We actually arrived at the airport early, so I'm not really sure, but we only had like 10 to 20 minutes to find something to eat in the lounge. I feel like there were a lot of options, but I also was kind of expecting more. But you know what? We went for a little bite because we were about to eat a lot on the plane. And who would ever say no to a mojito? This one was so good, and I must say the food in the lounge was actually really good. Anyway, we made our way to the gate and it was already time to board. I do not know where time went. I think we spent too much time at duty free, but you know what? We had to find the perfect tequila. In other news, can we appreciate my nails, please? Beside of the free champagne, I always need to check out the freebies. And don't get me wrong, I love the White Company, but it was a little underwhelming, but champagne for the pain. This flight was super on time though. And one thing about the new BA Club Suite, it is super comfortable. It's definitely one of my favorite business class cabins. When it comes to the food, this red lentil soup was a 10 out of 10. I did not like this apple salad or whatever that was, but bread and butter always slaps. The main course was Senegalese jollof rice and chicken, and I was actually shocked that it was spicy. Overall, the food was good. So good that it knocked Ava out immediately. But I also had to make myself comfortable, put on a Disney movie. I went for Moana 2, and I'm not gonna lie, guys, it took me like 10 minutes and I knocked out until my bestie woke me up. At that time, it was already 1 hour to landing, which meant even more food. I tried, but I couldn't finish it all. And then it got real. We are landing in Accra, baby. All of our suitcases came in under 1 hour, which definitely is record timing for Ghana. We then unpacked our bags, showered, and changed for the night. And it wouldn't be a great first night in Accra without some wings from Purple Pop. Did we have a proper plan for the night? No, but all we knew was we're gonna go outside and we're gonna have some fun. And one thing I'm gonna guarantee you, you will have a lot of fun in Accra. It's the city that never sleeps.